1,
2,
3.
It's game time.
Hi. Welcome to another segment of Game Time Sports here at the Twisted Lime in beautiful sandy port, Nassau in the Bahamas. We promise an exciting show where we're going to put some emphasis this week, or this month I should say, on the Bahamas National High School Soccer Championships. Well, welcome, me, Earl Thompson, my good friend here, Mr. Darius Cash, and the beast himself, Troy Feast, here for Game Time Sports. But before we move, fellas, before we get on to anything else, Cash, where you get this Lakers shirt? I mean, I'm a Laker fan, but the Lakers are not in the playoffs. Have you no shame?
Well,
Shame.
no, not really shame, but it's an interesting question. I have 2 points for the reason why I'm wearing this shirt. First of all, on the last show, we talked about Kobe retiring,
Yes, we did.
but now he's officially retired. So I'm paying homage. Paying
The
homage
great one,
to
Black Mamba.
8 and 24.
All right.
All right.
Which number are they going to retire?
Well, hopefully, the type of game he had, probably 2 numbers.
But they've been talking about that. Maybe number 8 or number 24.
Probably all 2 numbers.
I think they should number 24. Yes.
And the second point, anytime you have the NBA playoffs going on, somehow you have to put the Lakers in there because we're one of the best franchise when it comes to playoffs and championships. Even though Boston might be up on us with 1 championship, but we're still the best.
Well, I mean, we're talking playoffs, and the Lakers did find a way to make the news, hiring a new head coach,
Yes,
Luke Walton.
yes.
What do you think about that? We're not going to ask you, Feast, because we know you don't like my Lakers, and you don't like Luke Walton.
Mate,
Oh, am I
I'm a
wrong?
Laker.
You're a Laker.
So we have 3
Okay.
Lakers on
I'm a
the
Laker.
panel. You have
Yeah,
3
I know.
Lakers.
I just
Yeah.
had to get his key. What do you guys think about the Luke Walton signing? Is that good for the Lakers?
Well, I think it's good because Walton, he knows the system, and then he came up under Phil Jackson, Kobe, and all that. And then I heard some talk in the media that when he was on the team, sometimes Phil used to have him come into coaches meeting, so they were grooming him for this position.
I think they were. I think if you look at him, when he played a lot, he was almost like a coach on the court.
Yes.
And he has good lineage in terms of his dad being one of the greatest to play the game,
Mhm.
and he wasn't all that bad. So I think this may be some good stuff for the Lakers. What do you think, Feast?
I feel the drought. I feel the drought in the NBA. I understand how they feel. I understand that they do not like how the Los Angeles Lakers have not made the playoffs in the last couple of years. It's hurting the NBA. It's hurting them. So next year, the Lakers will be back. That's my bold prediction. And I'm happy with the hire of the great Luke Walton. I anticipate that in a couple of years, we'll be calling Luke Walton great.
Coach of the year.
Coach of the year.
What do you think, Demarius? Here
Yeah,
is? Bold
yeah.
prediction.
Because basically, Luke Walton, he was primed for this position. Heard in the news that during his tenure on the Lakers,
the 9 years he spent there.
the 9 years he spent there, he basically during coaches meeting, Phil Jackson, the Zen, used to call him in, get his input, and he was the only player that he really had him inside the integral part of the coaching staff. So he got to see, all elements of Phil Jackson and all those great minds, the triangle. But he says he's not running the triangle.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
That's one of the he says he doesn't think that this team is a triangle fit team.
No.
He likes the young guy and the Russell, D'Angelo Russell. He says he thinks he has a great 3-point shot. So that's going to be something nice. That's going to be fantastic to see. I'm excited about the future of the Lakers. I'm excited about what I'm going to see with Luke Walton and the Lakers, and I think we're going to see some great things happening.
But
Sounds good.
But I have something interesting I want to throw out there. If you think about it, Luke Walton was on a team at Golden State where they had a bunch of shooters. So it looks like that bodes well for Buddy Hield entering the draft.
Oh, here we go again.
And then, Behemoths
The
would
Buddy
love
Hield-
to
the Buddy
see.
Hield to
I
the
agree.
Lakers
Yeah.
conspiracy theory.
Yes, exactly.
It's a realistic conspiracy theory, though.
Because
I
you
think
need a
only if
shooter.
the Lakers pick third.
Yeah, I mean, if the Lakers don't get the 4th or 5th pick, it's gone.
It's gone to the Sixers.
Yeah, it's gone. So,
So-
they got to
But
pray
I
that
think
they
if
get
the-
1, 2, or
I think
3.
if the Lakers pick 1 or 2, they won't pick Buddy.
I think they would.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they would.
So that's your bold prediction.
The theory might become a reality. Now, think about it. In Kobe Bryant's long, beautiful career, how many college games, how many players who was that good that they caused Kobe Bryant to come out and watch an NCAA game? One guy, Buddy Hield.
Okay.
Buddy
And-
Hield is the
and
only
guess what?
player in the history of Kobe Bryant's career who made Kobe Bryant come out and watch not just one game, but 2 games.
Now you see you make that's a bold statement. You sure that
Yeah.
he didn't come out and watch anybody else play before?
Well, according to him,
Okay.
to him, he was interviewed afterwards.
All
He's
right.
like, you know
Okay.
what? The reporter asked Kobe Bryant, how come you came out to watch this game? He said, I heard about this guy, Buddy Hield, and I had to come out and see it for myself.
And then
And I
also,
came on to see him the next day.
I got you.
just a quick note, Buddy has Kobe's old agent. So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
So Buddy love a $24 million a year contract before we know it. Now, speaking of good times and because I'm gonna put Feasy on the spot now because
Okay.
he said in a conversation with me that I think Feasy is leaning that Buddy will become a Laker.
Yes.
Is that going to be your bold? When we go up to June for the NBA draft, I want to make sure that May 1st, 2016, you said this to me. Buddy is going to be a Laker, regardless of where the Lakers pick. Where is it? Once it's in the top 3, of course.
Once it's a 1, 2, or 3, Buddy's going to be a Laker. It's providing that if Lakers get the third pick, whoever gets 1 or 2, if they have a necessity for a shooting guard, a good shooting
the
guard,
Sixers could take the Lakers.
the Sixers could take him.
I mean,
Buddy
could take
could
Buddy
go. Buddy could actually go number 1 in the draft
over Ben Simmons.
over Ben Simmons,
And
That's
over Ingram or the Duke.
over Ingram or the Duke.
That's a bold prediction. You're the only one saying that now. Everybody else is either saying it's going to be Simmons or Ingram number 1, and then Buddy after them.
I'm bold enough to say it. I mean,
Okay.
a prediction is only a prediction. It's not scientific. You could be wrong or you could be right.
Well, let's go with something else great would happen for the Bahamas in the WNBA draft.
yes.
A young lady out of Grand Bahama.
Jonquel
Jonquel
Jones.
Jones.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting time. I started to do backflips because being a Laker fan, I'm also a LA Spark fan. So when the Sparks picked, I was great,
Yeah,
just give us
I was
all
kinda
more to have
excited
fun.
too.
Then they traded her to Connecticut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was a little disappointed there, but I'm happy for her that she's going to be in the WNBA. I think she's going to make a name for herself. I think she has a little more talent than the last Bahamian girl that was drafted. And not to take anything away from Antia. So I'm excited about Jonquel being in the NBA. I think we as Bahamians haven't paid enough attention to her. I mean, of course, Buddy had all the press, so Buddy was given all the praise. But we're excited about this. She was drafted, and I look for great things when the NBA starts in June.
So I gotta
Yeah,
ask you a question.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I just hope, just before you go, Feast, I just hope the Basketball Federation would bring all these guys under one umbrella and have Bahamians salute them.
Yes.
Because all the college guys had a good season this year, and basketball, the future looks bright. If I was in China right now, said it before, looking at Bahamas basketball, I would say, hey, they have something good going on now.
Yeah.
And
Well, we had 6 Bahamians in the NCAA, 6 men in the NCAA tournament, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
But
That's
Mike, the point that I wanted to make was about Freeport Grand Bahama. Jonquel is from there, and Buddy Hield is from there. Is there something special going on basketball-wise in Freeport Grand Bahama compared to what's going on in Nassau?
I'm sure. Well, Freeport, I think their first love is basketball. And I think look at the talent that's out there now, we can have an opportunity to do that soon. But when we come back, we're going to take a look at the NFL draft. We're going to see what my Miami Dolphins did, and we're going to see what you guys 49ers did, and we'll talk a little bit about the draft. We'll be right back from the Twisted Line. This is Game Time Sports. And welcome back to Game Time Sports here at Twisted Line. Gentlemen, you know that the NFL finds a way to stay in our conversation
Stay
12
relevant.
months out of the year.
Yes.
Almost 12 months out of the year. And Thursday, Friday, and Saturday was the NFL draft. Some exciting things happened. We didn't have a Bahamian drafted, but we had a Bahamian signed as an undrafted free agent. And that's young Mr. Cooper out of Eleuthera
Alex Cooper, yes.
from the University of Houston.
University of Houston, they had a good season. A coach that, is excited about the program. They won the American Conference, and sky's the limit.
Yes, and he was able to sign a contract. Not a lot of undrafted free agents make teams, but if they do, if he has good skills for special teams, he has a good chance.
Yeah.
And he should learn some stuff from Marvin Lewis there.
Yes, exactly. Then Cincinnati is the team that has been in the playoffs for the last. I don't even want to put no numbers out there,
Okay.
but they've been inside the playoffs. So it's
And
a
two
good.
early exits
Yeah, exactly.
in the most recent.
Exactly.
The draft. 2 quarterbacks, man, and I don't think we've seen 2 quarterbacks go 1 and 2 for a long time.
No.
Jared Goff from California.
Aaron Rodgers.
He's staying right there in California, going right across the street to the St. Louis Rams, not the St. Louis Rams. The
LA
Los
Rams.
Angeles Rams.
LA Rams. You got to get used to that.
I got to get used to
yeah,
that.
LA Rams. Yes.
I mean, so the LA Rams now, and actually they're going back there because there used to be LA Rams back
Yes.
in the 70s
Yeah.
and 80s, I think. And they went to St. Louis now. They're coming back to LA. He's going to get an opportunity. The good thing about it is he doesn't have to throw a lot. Just give the ball to Gurley.
Gurley.
Just let Gurley run.
Gurley.
He may have to
Gurley.
throw 10, 15 times a game, and eventually he can get his feet wet. So it's not the pressure on him being the man this time. The pressure is not on him for that. But the next pick, a mid-major team.
Mhm.
And you know, when we say, people say, what do you mean by mid-major? We got the Super Fives, the Alabama, the Ole Misses, the Notre Dames, the Florida States, the Ohio State. Then you got that second tier of Division I school, the mid-majors, South Dakota, North Dakota State,
Mhm.
and Wentz, Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
He goes to Philadelphia, which makes me wonder, didn't they just sign their quarterback to a long-term contract?
Yep. Sam Bradford.
And you're gonna pick a quarterback number 2 to put on the bench?
Yeah.
I
Number
don't
two.
understand that.
And Sam,
Number 2 picks don't back up.
No. And Sam Bradford's really ticked off about it. It appears that he's really
I understand
ticked off.
he's been horrid
he's
for
not
trade.
he's not answering his phone calls. So I guess he's probably really ticked off about it.
Not
Signing
your
a
piece,
trade.
but think about this. The number 2 pick, he won't come there to be a backup.
The number 2 pick is expected to play.
Yeah, a pick need to play.
At least by mid-season. But we'll see what happens. You know, I
Oh,
mean,
you
to
just
me, I
put
really
it
don't
in
care what
position.
happens to either of these 2 teams because they're not the great Dolphins. You know,
Yeah,
so it
that's
doesn't bother me.
I'm glad you brought that point up because you know the Dolphins is like a Bohemian team, and who did they pick up in the first round?
But you
Speed.
know, it was kind of funny because Obi Pill and I are good Dolphin fans, so we talk football almost on a daily basis. So we were back and forth with each other. Whether they'll take a running back first, whether they'll take a cornerback first, a linebacker first. He's been pushing for cornerback knowing that we lost Brent Grimes.
Mhm.
And I was looking for a running back knowing that we lost Lamar Miller. I thought Ezekiel Elliott would have fallen that far, or the Dolphins would have made a move to get Elliott. But I got the Dallas Cowboys took him. But something happened with the guy who was considered to be the favorite for the number 1 pick before
Yeah.
these trades happened,
Mhm.
who was considered the best athlete in the draft. But some people say Ezekiel Elliott, but some say Laramie Tunsil
Yeah,
from Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
All right. He was expected to go very high in the draft. Come number 13, the Dolphins are looking at the board and he's there, grab him, he's there, grab
Got
him.
to.
And I mean, that was a great pick for the Dolphins
You have
because
to.
it helps them solidify the offensive line. Because, you know, Tannehill, every time he look up, somebody was on
He's
his
on
face
the ground.
sacking him. And he's 45 times last year. I think
Tannehill
50
had
the year
more
before.
grass stains this year. Yeah.
Your 49ers. Chip Kelly is doing the same Chip Kelly stuff, bringing Oregon players.
Yeah, bringing Oregon players, and he's under fire with this because they said the first draft pick with the 49ers got it was number 7.
Uh-huh.
DeForest Buckner. Even though I know people believe he's the second best player in the draft,
Some say the best.
Yeah.
Some say the best defense edge rusher, I should say.
but the one key thing here, only one word here, he's from Oregon. So, you know, you're bringing in players that you recruited, so let's see if they can perform on the next level.
Well, Chip knows his strengths and his weaknesses.
Yeah.
Chip knows how to exploit his strengths. So that could be a good thing for the 49ers.
And then also, if you look at the 28 pick they had in round 1, Joshua Garnett, he's from Stanford, but then they said he lost them during a recruitment trip. He came to Oregon, probably didn't like the system, but then he still recruited him, and he went to Stanford, and then now he picks him up in the NFL draft.
He really ended up in Stanford. That's a pretty good school. He's
Yeah.
get some smarts there.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So
then you know, we can't go without talking about them Dallas Cowboys who could be considered the best player in the draft in Ezekiel Elliott, the running back out
Yeah.
of Alabama.
Mhm.
I think that was a good
So I
pickup
guess
for them.
they saying they making up for.
I think actually out of Ohio State. Sorry, I think it's a good pick. He's probably the best running back coming. He is the best running back coming out of college. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He can run. He has speed. He has excellent blocking ability.
Mhm.
So when you sign him, you're signing almost the next Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, and then they were struggling in that area after they lost. They thought they could have gambled and lose their running back 2 years ago, who went to the Eagles, but
Yeah.
you know it didn't work out. They had about 3 different guys carrying the ball, no primary back,
And none paid off.
no, none paid off.
Why is it the ratio? I think is what 50% of these guys who are drafted don't be successful in the NFL.
The NFL is not an easy place to play. The pressure of playing is tremendous. And you got to look at now, when you're in college, you're playing great athletes, not so great athletes. So you have, in the NFL, is all great athletes.
Yeah,
They're the creme de la creme. They're the best that coming out of college. So the game speeds up almost double the speed.
Mhm.
You have to think a lot quicker. You have to be a lot smarter. You just can't be a dumb jock anymore and make it in the NFL. You have to have some kind of smarts.
Yeah.
But we think the NFL is going to be great. We're 4 months away from the start of the NFL. I'm excited to see what my Dolphins do. I guess you guys will be really excited
Yes.
to see what your 49ers do.
November 27th.
That's when the 49ers
The
come
49ers in
to
Miami play. Yes.
And Game Time Sports will be there
In Miami.
in Miami. I hope you don't be upset. We'll be right back. When we get back, Giandra's going to give us some sports updates. You're watching Game Time Sports here at the Twisted Line. Be right back.
Thank you for tuning in to another exciting sports update from Game Time Sports. I'm your host, Jayandra Johnson. A big shout out goes to the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, Ministry of Education, and the Bahamas Football Association for putting on the first National High School Soccer Championship. The championships were officially named after one of the Bahamas' greatest soccer players, former NPFA and BFA's president, the late Sam Haven. The following schools participated in the Sam Haven National High School Soccer Championship. On the boys' side, St. Andrews Hurricanes, C.R. Walker Knights, Sir Jack Hayward Wildcats, C.V. Bethel Stingrays, and Queens College Comets. On the girls' side, Queens College Comets, C.R. Walker Knights, Lucine International School, St. Augustine's College Big Red Machines, and C.C. Sweden Cobras. From the sloop sailing scene, the 63rd National Family Island Regatta was recently held in the beautiful Elizabeth Harbor, Georgetown, Exuma. Each year, the committee honors persons who have contributed to the sport. This year, they honored the following persons: Sheldon Gibson from Long Island Effort Camp. He hails from Black Point, Exuma. And Steve Smith, a native from Staniel Key, Exuma. Over results for the Class C are as follows. First, Whitty K. Second, Lady Diane. And third, It Ain't Right. Over results for Class B are as follows. First, New Susan Chase. Second, Lady Sonia. And third, Lonesome Dove. Overall results for Class A are as follows. First, Lady Mural. Second, Running Tide. And third, Original Courageous. Special congrats goes out to Stephen Knowles for almost getting a trifecta by winning Class C and B and coming second in A. Coming up this month, the Bahamas Basketball Federation annual Bunny Lavarty National Basketball Tournament will be held in the D.W. Davis Gym, showcasing talent from all over the Bahamas. Each island local league winner will be represented. Congratulations to Bahamian Luke Malis, who set 3 national records in freediving at the 9th annual Vertical Blue Freediving Competition, held at Dean's Blue Hole in Long Island. Malis dove to a depth of 37 meters or 121 feet in 1 minute 45 seconds in the constant no fins category and 46 meters or 150 feet in the constant weight dive with a time of 1 minute 30 seconds on the first day of the competition on April 22nd. On day 3, Malis dove to 46 meters again in the free immersion dive with a time of 1 minute 35 seconds. If you have a sports event and want us to cover it, you can email us at gametimesports@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in to another sports update.
And welcome back to Game Time Sports here at the Twisted Line at the Sandy Port Resort, beautiful Nassau, Bahamas. Now, you know, this segment is the segment I like the most. And you see the brother got his hat turned backwards on this one.
Yeah.
So this must be a major issue, hey, Demarius, what you think?
Major pet peeve.
This way my brother gets the opportunity to and moan. Can't say the voice away, but he gets the moan. So let's move into our segment. All right, so let's get rid Feast. What is your issue today? Oh.
My issue today, by the way, I'm not a person who likes issues or like having issues. I want to bring resolution to all the issues. Listen, I don't want you all to think that I'm just a person who always have issues, because I don't. But I have an issue today with the lack of websites in the Bahamas. The lack of use of websites by businesses. It's like we don't believe in websites. With all the rich history we have in sports, none of it is documented. What you have is a bunch of old guys who walk around, who've been around from the 60s and 70s, who telling me all these stories about all these great athletes from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. It's no benefit to me. I try to log on to a website to get information, and you go on click onto the Bahamas Basketball Federation website, no information. You will click onto any local website to get information. You just simply can't get it. I would love to go to a website and pick up some information regarding Sharon the General Store, who's regarded as probably one of the best point guards to ever come out of the Bahamas. But I can't go to no website. I can't go to the Bahamas Basketball Federation website and get that information, get any video clippings of Sharon the General Store.
You're kidding me.
Wow.
You can't.
And you know, Sharon the General Store was a sock man, not to rub it in. And he also went to Division III school, St. John's University in Minnesota.
Is it on Sock's website?
Why are you trying to bring sock?
I'm just saying. You brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
I said he went to sock.
You brought up Sock.
That's all. I just said he went to sock. And he went to St. John's in Minnesota. All of a sudden, you want to talk about sock website?
No, but you also had to get that opportunity to get
I know.
that
See, that's
sock,
a blow,
sock
boy.
moment.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I want to say this one thing before I go, because we have a braggadocious soccer on this panel. And this braggadocious soccer, and this next one on the other side of him, another soccer, but as much history and success soccer's had, there's no website that I can go to and connect and see that rich history. What I have to do is go down to SOC and go into the office and see all those trophies.
you have a point there.
Yeah, you have a good point. You have a good
You have a
point.
point there. But we do have an excellent Facebook page.
Thank God for Facebook.
Amen.
Maybe I should be getting Zuckerberg some money.
We need to be getting our web. You're very right, and that's something that we need to talk about. We need to get our websites together. We need to have these schools and the websites together, the associations. You are very right. That's the only way, not the only way, but it's a good way for colleges to hear about these kids.
Exactly.
For outsiders to find out more about the Bahamas. For sporting enthusiasts to find out what sports is all about in the Bahamas.
Historians.
So get your website together. Damaris, we can leave him alone on this one.
Yeah, we
right?
leave him alone. But Feast is right. I mean, we need the history to be known. You have young kids entering these programs and don't know the history of the sport, and it'll help spread it. And these websites, we could channel everything through that. But federations need to keep it more consistent, up to date. You know, earlier had experience today.
Just trying to get some information on the National Family Island Regatta. I pulled up their website, and all I see is this one page, and basically just a synopsis of what the regatta is about. 63 years.
63 years.
In Elizabeth Harbor, in beautiful Georgetown, Exuma. It's headed by Danny Shaw. That's it. That's one page. I couldn't get any results. I mean, it's 63 years. I think in 63 years they should have a world of only pictures.
Yeah.
A world of pictures.
Yeah.
Thousands of pictures. I have enough pictures that I can just put up and do a whole website on the ones I went. So imagine for 63.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It is simply frustrating.
So-
And we got a website. We got a computer man on the table here with us.
yeah, but see now, Game Time Sports website, when it does launch, it will be a very good website.
Yeah.
We're working on that now.
And unfortunately, the rain is coming.
Well, that's all right. It's all of what we call God's blessings.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but Feast, we understand your issues, and we hope that we can bring some conclusion to the issues. But when we come back, we're going to wrap up here at the Twisted Line with Game Time Sports. We'll be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, look forward to more Game Time Sports. We look forward to having you here with us. We thank you for joining us, and we ask you to join us soon. This is Demarius. This is Troy the Beast Feast. I'm Earl Thompson. Have a great day.